A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Jones. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Finding open areas. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On the direct snap, it's Jones. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jones. Got enough for the first. There, got some room under the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Direct snap. It's Jones. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Jones. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They make the stop, and that is so they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jones. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the direct snap, it's Jones. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the direct snap, it's Jones. He'll toss it.
Third down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration up front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they're able to come away with a massive negative play.
The solid return there. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Jones. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one.
And you want to run the football. That's okay, you'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Jones. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Jones. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the punt team. And the return man is stopped. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jones. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch a big fella.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll... We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Jones. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. It's dropped and all. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Murphy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Thanks to grab. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. And off to Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they just, They haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll turn to the wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Jones. Got a little space. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jones. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That's reeled in. It's Jones. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. And off from the shotgun. Turning it on. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let